Hello again. Bit of a traffic build up this morning as we look out into Teignmouth. A few dark clouds in the sky. But there we go. Now what we want to do is to look at the museum. Yeah? Again. But not so much the museum per se. I want you to focus in on the bluish building next to it. There we are, that one there. Because before the museum was built, that was a side of the building was empty. And I'm going to show you a mural that used to be on it from down there. Okay, so note the church and note the railings in front of the museum. Let's go back in time to, I think it's the mid-80s, with a mural on the wall. There you go. Before the museum was built. That blue building used to be a museum, actually, the small museum, but we'll go into that another day. Anyway, before we go any further, I want to foreshadow a then and now coming up shortly about this road. Now, local people will understand that this road here was built in the mid-70s. It was a proper dual carriageway that came down, and it sweeps up around there, past the station, around the corner, and then up towards Dawlish, which you'll have seen in some of my videos, Dawlish Road. And of course this was built to loop round back into Teignmouth, and of course you go down into the town and you loop round in the town and you come back down the end of French Street and back onto this road. But what I'm going to show you is the original plan for it, which was going to have that road in the town come right through the town and then sweep up the other side of that church and go to Dawlish along the top of the cliffs. Although that sounds mad, I will prove it to you in a minute. But meanwhile, let's walk down French Street. French Street, burnt by the French in 1690 and rebuilt by national subscription. There we are. Now I know we usually walk down French Street in the opposite direction, so I thought it might be nice to come this way. Give you a wide angle as well. There we go, a bit more detail for you. Up the end there, that's where my takeaway is, where I get my curry. So I walk down that way sometimes. Well, I say sometimes, most times actually. This little beer garden they created. Lots of birds making a noise. There we go, lovely little area. So we find ourselves by the Bella Vista again, unsurprisingly. Always seems to feature somehow or other in the videos, but this is basically here. This road here would have carried on and swept up right over the cliffs to Dawlish instead of the road we have now. And there's going to be a pavilion built here, proposed to be anyway. I would assume from the picture this would have all been demolished to do it, but anyway, there's a church there, and make of it what you will. Here's the original plans or the proposal. Well, that would certainly have made for a very different Teignmouth, wouldn't it? Interesting. Got the storm gates open today. Doesn't sound that surprising, but more often than not that's actually closed and you can't sort of walk straight down here. But today we can, so we will. And indeed, why not? Doggy's having a whale of a time. Well, as you may guess, I'm unsurprisingly taking myself for a trip along the seawall after yesterday's lovely walk over Dawlish Warren and a long afternoon setting up the new computer and getting it going, which is brilliant, by the way. Thoroughly recommend it. Mac Mini, much cheaper than you might expect. And yeah, so I've had quite a day of it. So my plan is just to enjoy a little wander along here. Someone I know there. Yeah, sorry about that, just bumped into someone I knew. Had a quick chat, very nice to see them. And long and short of it is, when I get back, hopefully I'm going to meet up with Nick and his wife as well at the Team Bean around 12. Tried to arrange it for yesterday, but didn't happen because I was in Dawlish Warren, as you know. First train of the day in the distance. Looks like we've got a horse on the beach. Oh, dog-sized horse, or horse-sized dog, should we say. Wish I could speak. It's my teeth again, see? Awful. Well, that one snuck up. I went back to my phone to answer a text I'd received, and there it was. Really is a lovely huge dog. Oh, I'm spoilt. Yet another one. Lovely. Will it be a happy train? No, not very happy. And yes, another one. They really are one after another today. Hello, happy train, thank you. That was nice. Should get a good bit of sound out of this. So I haven't got my wind blocker on today.
Yeah, so
Lovely. Yeah, certainly on a go slow. You can probably see in the distance there. Just about to approach the tunnel now. It's going in really, really slowly. In fairness though, I can understand it needing to go that slow into the tunnel, because I know as you watch this you don't really have a sense of time about how long it's been in between each train. But like I've been saying, they're coming one after another, and they really were. I couldn't believe sort of how short the distance was between them. No, you know, normally it's a good sort of 5, 10, 15 minutes, but we were getting one every sort of 3 minutes for a while. I don't want to jinx it, but the sun started to come out. It's almost warm, unbelievable. Now he's sped up, so whatever was causing the delay has sorted itself out. Lovely. Good old salty dog. Lovely. Right, time to start heading back. Meet up with Nick. Lovely. There we go, I've got a quarter of an hour now. Just had a bit of a hold up on the phone with my son who rang me up. So I've got a quarter of an hour now to get back to the Team Bean and meet Nick. Oh yes. Will I do it? We'll find out. Looks like we got the rain again. Along with another relatively slow train. Whee! Right, must crack on. Oh, I heard that coming up behind me, thought it was going to be a lot bigger. Got to crack on though, we'll get back. Well, it's 12 o'clock now, so I'm not going to be there at 12. But if Nick's watching this in a week's time, this is where I was at 12. .5, so I'm 5 minutes late. Let's see if he's still here. Success! I've just spent half an hour with Nick and his wife, catching up. Lovely. Going to see him again on Monday before he goes. Arrange that. So that's nice. Good to see him. Excellent. And that train in the distance, leaving the station, symbolises the end of yet another walk. Well, I've had a nice time. Good walk along the Seawall. Nice to see Nick and his wife. And all good otherwise. So I'll see you again tomorrow, hopefully. Same time, same place. Take care. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Cheers.